first 2 miles, I swear, is always the worst. But once I get past that, I'm cooking. So we're gonna struggle until then. Oh, this music gets me so lit. If y'all don't already have my EDM playlist, you need it. I will link it below. But we're halfway. We're at 2 miles, 21 minutes. Whew. Let's go. My heart rate was like 180. It was like 177. But I want to keep it a little bit lower than that. So I'm starting to walk for a little bit until it goes back down. Ideally, I would want my heart rate at like 150, 160 the entire run, but that's not happening. So I'm just gonna keep running until my heart rate just progresses, I guess. But I'm just gonna wait till it's like probably 150 and then start running again. Honestly, it'll probably be about like 10, 15 more seconds because we're already at 164. We're almost at 3 miles too, so 1 more to go. Oh my goodness, that was a good one. Hard, tough, never gets easier, you just get better. Let's go through what the F just happened. Okay, I forgot to pause it at the end, like stop it completely, so it doesn't say like the mileage breakdown, but we were at 4.02 miles, time was 48.02, average pace was 11:57, which is a little bit slower than last week, but I was able to maintain, which is fine. Like, I'm not mad about it. 4 miles. We're just working on 4 miles right now, and the next will be 5. I feel really good though. Like, honestly, I'm pretty freaking proud of myself. My head hurts. I'm very dehydrated. Also, there can't be like a direct comparison because I feel like this does make a big impact. Last week I was running in California and it was 65 degrees outside, and right now it's what, 85, 87, something like that, maybe almost 90 by now. So the heat definitely plays a role, and I'm not just fucking sandbagging it. I'm not just making shit up, okay? Literally, the heat makes a huge difference, and 20 degrees is kind of a lot. And the fact that I was able to maintain, that's all I can ask for. Like, I'm proud of myself. Sweating profusely right now. I had to lay down my t-shirt on my leather seat so I didn't fucking slip and slide in this bitch. But I'm gonna go get coffee and then we're gonna go home, shower. I need to get my nails done for the birthday weekend. I'm lit. Like, that was such a good run. I feel good. Great start to the day. 4 freaking miles, like 8,000 steps. Just killer. Love to see it. I'm lit. Can you tell? Like, I'm just happy. Let me be happy. It's a birthday week. Hey. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. We are hitting glutes today. Well, a glute focused leg day. I cropped this shirt for a Rise event and I actually really like it, and I kind of want to do it to more shirts. I literally just took the t-shirt, cut off the sleeve, and then made it a crop top, and I think it's kind of fire, and I could like tuck it in if I wanted to. I don't know, it's giving. It's super cute. And to be honest, I'm feeling a little bit bloated because post-vacation feels, you know what I mean? So I just wanted to wear a t-shirt over my gym fit. Just Gymshark top, Alpha Elite bottoms, Rise shirt, pump cover. And of course, my go-to lifting shoe is always the Nike Metcons. I have these in black and then also in white. To be honest, these are like athletic but also flat sole shoes so I can lift in them. I don't like to wear Vans or Converse or anything like that because I don't think they're comfortable at all. I like to use any sort of more like CrossFit shoe. Speaking of CrossFit, I really do want to get back into it eventually. I gotta find a CrossFit gym. But I had breakfast this morning. I am fueled. I'm ready to go. I have my water. I have my electrolytes. I drink Element all the time just because it is 1,000 milligrams of sodium, and I love to just stay hydrated to make sure that I'm not feeling like lightheaded or anything after my workouts or feeling crampy at all as well. Hydration is so important, and I feel like I need to pay attention to that. Yes, on my run days, but also a lot of my lifting days because I'm like exerting myself, and for some reason I feel like I'm bound to get lightheaded after my workouts because I do that. It doesn't really make sense because you would think you're losing more water running, which I definitely am, but like lifting is just, the exertion is making me feel lightheaded after my workouts unless I drink water and have my electrolyte. Don't shoot the messenger, okay? So we're gonna warm up. My hips are feeling a little bit tight because getting back into the gym and getting back into a consistent like running routine after taking about a week off, I definitely feel it in my hips, and my hips are super like sensitive. They're kind of effed up if I'm gonna be honest. So I'm gonna show you guys how I roll out my hips, how I roll out my glutes to get everything warm and ready to go, and then also just gonna like prep myself for the lower body lift because otherwise my lower back and my hips are gonna be shot if I don't do mobility beforehand. Also, y'all try this out. Do a squat, see how far you can go, and then do the mobility work and see if you can go deeper. I promise you, you will be able to squat deeper just because you warm up your hips correctly and get everything moving and going in the right direction. So let's warm up. First, I'm rolling out the side of my glute, my hip, and my full glute. My hips have always been messed up ever since being in gymnastics, and I don't know if they will ever get 100% normal again, but I just need to do this to make sure they're on point and my lower back doesn't hurt. Because it's not even necessarily that my hips will hurt really bad, it's that my hips will get really tight or uneven, and then my lower back will hurt really bad, and that is like the worst pain ever. Okay, next thing we're gonna do is roll out our, I forget what this muscle is called, but you're gonna take your leg and make a figure four, and that's gonna flex this muscle to kind of like stick out. Rotate onto the side of your glute, and where you feel a lot of pressure, hold it there. It's not supposed to be that comfortable. You're supposed to be stretching out your muscle, and this on me is really tight, and on the other side too. But I am convinced that this is what is actually wrong with me, that this muscle gets really tight and then it pulls on my lower back and causes issues, because out of like chiropractic and other things, deep tissue work has helped the most, but also just doing mobility work for my workout, specifically these exercises too. So that's what makes me think it's muscular, you know what I mean? And then I roll out my erectors, which is just the two muscles that run along your spine, and my quads, because they are feeling it from yesterday. I would say a good rule of thumb is to roll out each muscle or section for about 20 seconds and then move on. So I'll do like the side of my quad for 20 seconds, go to the top of my quad, 20 seconds, and then switch. Workout is complete, such a good lift. I focused on doing some compound lifts at the beginning of the workout and then moved into some more functional work. I really am not really too concerned about building more muscle. My metabolism is at a really good spot. My muscle development is good. I'm feeling strong, I'm feeling great, but I just really want to focus on more of the athletic side of things, because like I was saying before, I used to do CrossFit and I kind of want to get back into it because I feel like I'm losing a little bit of that like explosiveness and I don't know, like agility almost. Running and lifting, the split that I'm doing right now is definitely helping with that, but I want to do more functional movements, like things that require a lot of mobility and not necessarily optimal for muscle growth or anything like that, but really just to move because I enjoy it. Like a snatch is not going to have you build muscle, and it has a really high injury rate because a lot of people are not mobile that way, and if they do the wrong form, there's just a high risk to reward ratio, so it's not really optimal to be doing overhead snatches. It just doesn't make sense unless you're a CrossFit athlete. But I want to get back into some of those movements because I felt the most athletic and I felt the most fit, and I'm progressing in running. My metabolism is high, I'm eating well, I'm sleeping well, I'm super strong. Like everything is just at a great spot right now, and I just am looking for growth, but not muscular growth. I am looking to progress in the gym, but not just build muscle. Like you can have so many different goals when it comes to training and lifting in the gym, and your physique goals as well. Like I think if your metabolism is really low and you're not really strong in the gym and you're a beginner just starting out, CrossFit is not the way to go. You should focus on building the foundations with weight training, building muscle, getting your metabolism to a good point, and just learning healthy habits when it comes to nutrition and just being consistent when it comes to the gym as well. But I've been lifting for 7 years and I just want to expand that to like the next level. Like I incorporated running, which I love to do, and I get so excited to run every single day because it's such a challenge for me to wake up and do something really hard and something that I suck at. Like I'm really not good at running, and I've been running for I feel like almost probably like 5 or 6 months consistently, and I'm still not a good runner. Like my max is 5 miles, and I am proud of myself for that, but like compared to other people, I feel like they progress a little bit faster. But I don't know, like I've been busy, my schedule's been off, so I haven't been super consistent with progressing in running, but also I was going through some health issues, so like I don't know, now I'm finally getting better at running, and I don't want to like I don't know, weightlifting is going to always be a core part of my life, and it's so sustainable. But right now I'm so young, and with all the other factors that I was naming before, I feel like I have a lot of flexibility to challenge myself in a different way. But when I get older and not as mobile and my life gets busier, maybe more stress, stuff like that, like I'm not going to be adding more like CrossFit style work into my training when my life's already chaotic and busy and like I'm getting older. No, like I'm going to be doing weight training for the rest of my life. But right now I just want to like be an athlete, be young, be mobile, and do all these different things so I can take some things with me along later in life and not lose my athleticism or mobility and stuff like that right now. Like that's not what I want to do. And I'm not a bodybuilder. I never want to be a bodybuilder. I never want to step on stage, I don't think. So yeah, I guess that's where I'm at right now with like my fitness goals. But that was a fun workout. Like I was able to do some compound lifts to maintain my strength, but then also threw in some functional elements because I just want that explosiveness and functionality. It's 11 a.m. and I have a couple calls today. I'm taking Duke to the vet today, going on a walk later, so I got a busy day, and yeah, it's only Tuesday. But I will see you guys tomorrow for my run. It's gonna be an early one. Hey you guys, happy Thursday. Yesterday I did not end up working out. I was going to run in the morning with one of my friends at like 5 in the morning, but I wasn't able to sleep. And long story short, anxiety just got the best of me yesterday. And I get nervous talking about this because I don't want you guys to think that I'm trying to get a certain response or reaction out of y'all. I literally am just being so upfront and honest. Like, I've only had a panic attack one other time in my life, and yesterday was number 2, and it was really tough and it was really scary. And I think it was just the perfect storm of things that happened. Like, I got blood work done yesterday morning, and that just kind of set my morning off a little bit weird because I don't like needles, I don't like blood, and they messed up my order, so they had to do it twice, and it was just not good to start off my morning. And then with my birthday coming up, with ACL coming, like I'm excited, but I feel like my body can't tell the difference between being really excited and really anxious. I wasn't drinking enough water yesterday. I was really dehydrated. I haven't ate for like 5 to 6 hours when I started to get like the panic attack feeling like starting to come on. I was literally getting my nails done and I was like, wait, like I need to leave. Like I do not feel good. Like I feel dizzy. I feel like I'm gonna pass out, and I just like my mind just runs. So if something is a little bit off for me, I have a stomach ache. I'll be like, oh my gosh, this isn't just a stomach ache. I'm sick. I have food poisoning. Oh my gosh, what did I eat? Maybe I have E. coli. Maybe I have salmonella. And it just like goes down this rabbit hole of like worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And yesterday was some stomach pain, and there also was me feeling a little bit lightheaded because I didn't eat and I didn't drink, so I was dehydrated, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna pass out. Started driving like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna freaking crash my car. Like it just like is a snowball effect in the worst way fucking possible. And I don't know, it's scary, and I try to do everything in my power to eliminate any anxious feelings and not allow that to like overtake my day or even like an hour of my day. But for some reason it just got the best of me yesterday, and I really just like could not work out. And I ended up going for a walk that night, so last night, to finish my step. I got my 10,000 steps. I'm aiming for 9 to 11,000 steps every single day, so I knocked that out, and it just felt good to be outside, get some fresh air, walk Duke, and just have a little bit of movement. To be honest, like talking about this makes me feel better, and I feel like a lot of people sometimes just like keep it in, which I did for a really long time, but just speaking about it helps a lot. And I know it's like sounds kind of dumb, but it really does help. Like I promise you, like even speaking on camera right now, I'm like, I was feeling a little anxious this morning just because of everything going on, and I don't know, just talking about it and taking a deep breath really does help. And just know like you are not alone. Like there's so many more people that struggle with this than you think. And I don't know, like I feel like I post a lot of good things on social media, which is great, and I love to like inspire and teach and motivate. Obviously, like I want to be y'all's bestie for real, but I mean, I don't want it to be all glamorous and you guys to think that I'm just like living this perfect life. Like I hope you don't think that, but it's definitely not true, you know what I mean? So I'm just trying to be as real as I can with y'all, because y'all are my besties, like for real, and I wouldn't be here without y'all, and I just appreciate you guys so much. So why would I not be open and vulnerable with you guys? Like I do trust y'all a lot, like with my feelings, with my emotions. And I know obviously not everyone's nice, but for the most part y'all are just amazing, so I appreciate you guys so much. But today we are running because the last workout that I did was a lift, and I actually talked to my coach a little bit about the plan moving forward in terms of my fitness goals and stuff. And honestly, I'm just like getting back on track with eating, but also with more functional stuff, so more CrossFit style workouts and stuff like that, like I was kind of explaining before. So I'm excited about that. Yeah, but today's my run day. I think I'm just gonna stick with like an easy 3 miles and see how I am. Energy is probably like a 6 out of 10, so it's not like I just feel like drained from yesterday for real. But yeah, I think we're gonna be able to grind this out, and I feel like I need this. It's just like so meditative to run, and honestly, like being outside, it's just like, it just hits different. It is a little bit warm outside, so definitely gonna take this jacket off. But I also got my hair done yesterday. Shout out my girl Stella. She always does an amazing job with my hair. She's coming to ACL and also will be doing my hair. She offered to bring her hair stuff and I'm excited. But if y'all need your hair done in the DFW area, I will link her at, and y'all need to go check her out because she's freaking amazing. Also got my nails done. I'm just gonna film a little bit of this run because I just want to focus and just like be in the moment. Let's kill it. What's up, you guys? I was about to say good morning, but it is not the morning. It's 2:36. I'm hitting a little bit of a later workout today, but today's my full body lift, and I'm kind of excited about this because I don't really hit upper body that much, but the upper body that I do hit is pretty functional movements. So we have like pull-ups, dips, maybe push-ups, something like that, and then some lower body work as well. And to be honest, I really like full body days because I don't get over fatigued in one muscle group, so I don't go crawling out of the gym. Not that you need to be feeling like that every single gym session or during the gym at all, but you definitely should be pushing yourself. I just like when I hit full body, I'm able to hit a couple leg exercises and not feel so freaking dead from them, and then also some upper body work and just practice the movements and get better at them instead of just hammer them into the ground and feel like death, because some days it's hard for me to hold back sometimes when I'm like hitting full legs or full upper. I just like get so into it and then I get really like fatigued and exhausted, which again, you should be pushing yourself and challenging yourself, but I like full body days. I feel like they're more chill and we hit every muscle group and do some fun movements. So let's get into it.
In my mind, in my head, this is where we all came from. The dreams we had, the love we shared, this is what we're waiting for. And in my mind, in my head, this is where we all came from. The dreams we had, the love we shared, this is what we're waiting for. In my mind, in my head, this is where we all come. In my mind, in my head, this is where we all come. In my mind, in my head, this is where we all came from. The dreams we had, the love we shared, this is what we're waiting for. In my mind, in my head, this is where we all come. In my mind, in my head, this is where we all come. And in my mind, in my head, this is where we all came from. The dreams we
Good morning, you guys. I am running today. Here is the outfit. These shorts are actually from Amazon. This top is from Gymshark, and then also an Amazon top. All black fit with the little tank. Honestly, it's a little bit colder this morning. Let me see. It's only 70 degrees, which is actually perfect for running. I don't want it to be super hot because it is going to get up to 85 today. Like, finally, it's getting cooler. But I'm going to go out and run on the same trail that I've been loving lately, aka the only trail that's longer than like a mile near me, unless I want to drive more than 30 minutes. If you saw my other week of workouts video, I think I talked about my shoes, and I actually got my feet scanned at this place called Fleet Feet. They literally just take like a 3D image of your foot and tell you exactly what foot is going to work best for you when you're running. None of the shoes should be touching your foot when you have it on. It should be very, very loose. So I actually sized up an entire size to a size 9 in these, and these are the Glycerin 21s, the Brooks brand, and honestly they're very, very nice. I think I'm due for a new pair of shoes. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to get a new pair every, I want to say like 4 to 6 months, and these are the only pair that I've had this year, but I don't think I've been running in them for 4 to 6 months, maybe. Also, I cannot forget my belt. For breakfast, I had my eggs, egg whites, oatmeal, peanut butter, and chocolate chips, but I made sure to load it up with salt because it's so important to be hydrated when you're going on your runs, of course. Honestly, salt just makes it taste better anyway, so I am not complaining. But let's go run. I'm so excited about this run today. My hip is bothering me a little bit, so we'll see how I do. You know when people say running doesn't get easier, you just get better? I think I finally figured out what they actually mean by that. Because in weightlifting, you learn how to push yourself. You learn how much pain that you can tolerate, and that just becomes your new norm. I think it's the same with running. Like, you learn the pain tolerance that you can take and kind of just get used to the pain. But of course, the more you practice, the better you get at something. So of course that plays a role too. I don't know, let me know what y'all think. Perfect weather for real, but we're at 3 miles, headed back. I think it might be over 4 miles, but I probably will walk the rest. We'll see how I'm feeling. So hi.